Melissa and welcome back to my channel. I have a haul video for you today. I'm really weird about hauls. I love watching other people do them, but I feel funny about doing them and being like, hey, look what I bought. But I was talking to a dear friend of mine and she said people do like seeing what others are buying, and she also suggested that I do it as a haul / review. So that's what I'm going to do. This is a NYX haul. I bought a bunch of stuff. They were having a sale on the 4th of July. So I bought a bunch of products then to try out because it's kind of, NYX is like an interesting brand to me because it's drugstore, but it's hard to come by. So to me, it's like exclusive to buy it. I don't know. I know that's so weird, but I've been wanting to try a lot of stuff from them, and so them having their sale really helped me out with getting new products from them. So this is going to be a haul and kind of my first impressions of things. Some stuff I've been using more frequently than other, and I've been trying to use as much of it as I can, but not all of it was I able to get to. Was I able to get to? Not all of it did I didn't get to all of it to test it all out, but anything I have used, I will give you my opinions on it. I've tried to wear as much as possible so that you can kind of see it in action. So let's get to the haul video. If you want to see more hauls, give me a thumbs up. How about that? If you want to see more hauls, give me a thumbs up. And if you like it as a haul / review, as opposed to just a straight up like this is what I bought video, let me know in the comment section below and I'll try to do those more often. So let's get into it. Whoop, whoop. First thing I got is, and I'm kind of going in order of how I put my face on. The first thing I picked up was in their new product section, and this is the NYX Q10 Renew. It looks like this, and it just says it's a skin elixir. I think they had two kinds of these. They had the Q10 and a green one, which I think was tea tree. So I got this one. And right off the bat, it's 0.68 fluid ounces. So this says it's a skin serum and primer. And it is supposed to, what are you supposed to do? Help boost your skin cell activity for younger looking skin, help boost collagen production for a smoother, younger appearance, help energize the skin for increased damage repair. Now, I haven't been using it that long to see if it's doing all of these things, but I don't think I will be repurchasing this to see if it does do those things, because 0.68 ounces, and I'll have the price listed up here, right near my turtle tank. I will have the price listed up there, but it was a little bit pricier, and for 0.68 fluid ounces, you know, I get other lotions for more that I like what they do to my skin and other primers, so it's not, this wasn't like a run out and buy it kind of thing for me. It also has like a weird fragrance, and forgive me because I'm horrible at explaining fragrances, but it's kind of has a floral note with a chemical in it, which I know sounds weird. So I'm just not the biggest fan of this, and I wouldn't rush out to get it when there are other things on the market that are maybe cost less, or even if they cost more, you're going to get more product in it and that are either going to do the same thing, if not, you know, other stuff. So that was like a want for me. Also in the new product section, they had this NYX All Over Balm. And I believe they had 3 of these, and I got the one that's infused with coconut. And I was just kind of curious what it was, because it didn't have any kind of explanation on the website. It just said that it was an all over balm. So immediately, like, I got it home and I opened the bad boy up. No instructions with it. This is all it says, and it just says all over balm. So I open it. It smells delicious. It's that beautiful, it's that really good coconut, but it's like the beachy coconut smell. So I really like it. I like the scent of coconut, almost like that cocoa butter kind of scent, and I really like it. And what I have been using this for is I find when my lips are really chapped, I'll kind of lather this bad boy on, like just kind of throughout the day. You can top your lipstick with it and it just like hydrate. I also really like this for my cuticles when I'm doing my nails. I don't like this just on my hands in general because it is actually very greasy feeling, but I will put it on my elbows if my elbows are feeling a little dry. I will put it on my cuticles when I'm going to do a manicure, just to kind of rehydrate them and everything. So this again is kind of one of those, I'm okay with having it, but I wouldn't like suggest that you run out and get this. I'm sure you can find other things that will do the exact same thing. I don't quite remember how much it was, but I will list the price as noted before. And it's good, but it's not something that totally wowed me out of my seat. So that's for that. I've been wanting to try a NYX foundation, and I was going through, because they do have several different foundations, so I was going through the website trying to find one to try, and of course I saw the Invincible one, which I've seen people do reviews on, but then I came across this one, which was the NYX HD Studio Photogenic one. It looks like this. And I can't recall seeing any videos of it. Now, it could be that I kind of missed the trend of when this came out, and people, you know, what happens is people do videos on stuff that's new. So I know the Invincible one was fairly new, and this one may be older, and that's why I haven't seen any videos. But I also didn't look it up on YouTube because I didn't want to skew my opinion of it. I got it in the shade Soft Beige, which has been a great match for me. I've really liked it. I was hesitant. I didn't think it was going to match, but it does. So I've really been liking the color match on it. I do have this on as my foundation today. And a couple things is, it is 1.26 fluid ounces, which is more than what you normally get in a foundation. Most foundations are 1 ounce, so you are getting a little bit more. However, I do find that I need to apply a little bit more. It's a pump application, which is great, and I find that I'll apply anywhere between like 1 to 2, maybe even 2.5 pumps to cover my face. It has good coverage. I'm very happy with the coverage on it, but it's not one of those ones that a little bit goes a long way. Like, I do have to dot almost everywhere and then blend it out, whereas some of my other foundations I can kind of get away with like 3 dots here and 3 dots here, whereas this I'm like dot, 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 dot. You know what I'm saying? So I do find that I use a little bit more, but I get a little bit more. It is a little bit pricier. I want to say this is between $14, $16 or something at the original price, but you are getting more, you use more. It's, you know, it's kind of up in the air. I would say that this is a little bit of a dewy finish, which I was surprised at because it's supposed to be a photogenic foundation, and the shine would give you like a shine for a flashback. So I do use powder with this to kind of tone myself down, and I'm naturally like a glowy kind of person. I'm not oily, but I sweat, if that makes sense. So I do, like today I used the Rimmel Stay Matte but not flat powder, and I did kind of just dab it like on my forehead, kind of in here, and on my chin to just tone down the shine a little bit. But it's not ultra dewy, it's not matte. It is, I would say, kind of like a natural type finish. So I've really been enjoying it. I do really like it. And I've been using this consistently since I've got it. I've maybe 1 or 2 days reached for a different foundation, but all in all, I have really been enjoying this. And I find that it has good staying power, so I do really, really like that one. The next 2 items that I purchased are concealer items, and I got the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and this is in the shade Light, and then I got the NYX HD concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. So they're 2 different types of concealers. My hands are slimy. They're oily from the all over balm from before. Okay, so for the Dark Circle Concealer, this is one of those salmon tone concealers that's supposed to help with under eye circles. And there it is right there. And then the HD concealer is more of like a skin tone one, and it's a doe foot applicator like that. So I'll show you both of them. So you have right here, you have the salmon tone, the Dark Circle Concealer, and then up here you have the Skin Tone HD Concealer. I immediately was using this one, the one in the pot, and I've really been enjoying it, and I've been dabbing this under my eyes to cancel out any darkness that I have there. I do unfortunately have 2 really deep wrinkles under there that I have to be sure to clean out. So what I do is I put this on and I set it, and then when I'm all done with my face, I take a Q-tip and I do just run it in there, because no matter what I have tried and no matter how much I set it, I still always get creasing in there. But I do like both of these products. I've liked this one where it's like a brightener, and I'll kind of do this as like a highlight down here. And I like this one for the dark circle a little bit closer to my lash line. So I like them together. I have used them separately of each other, and I do like them that way as well. So those 2 are winners in my book. Along the lines of those is I picked up this NYX Radiant Finishing Powder in the shade Brighten. So it looks like this, and it's just one of those kind of all over different color mosaic things. And I use this to set my under eye. Now, I don't know if you can see, but this shade right here, I'm hoping to catch the light. Where are you? Maybe if I do it this way. This shade right here has sparkle in it, just this white block. The rest of it is totally matte. There's no sparkle in it. So when I set my under eye, I actually stay in, sorry guys, sometimes it's hard to do things on camera. I stay in this area here, and I kind of don't really go into that white. And it's just it's a translucent type powder. But if I highlight either on my nose, or today I highlighted my cheekbone here, I will kind of go into that a little bit more to get it to be a little bit more sparkly. If, you know, I guess, I hope that makes sense to you. And I kind of swatch them side by side. This one here is the one that's a little bit more sparkly, and this one here is not. And I don't know if you're gonna pick it up on the camera. It's really subtle, but for me is I don't want the sparkle under my eyes because I don't want to draw the attention to it. But I've definitely been enjoying this as a powder and as a setting powder, so I've really been liking that. I've only tried it a couple times, but from what I've tried, I've really liked it. I picked up 3 different kinds of blushes, or 3 cheek blush products, let's say that. And the first one is the blush, powder blush in the shade Taupe, which looks like they come in these packages, and it looks like this. I got this to use as a contour, and I do have this as my contour today. It's a cool tone matte brown shade, which is really nice because it's not, there's no orange in this. You don't run the risk of it being orange. However, you could run the risk of looking a little bit muddy if you apply it too heavy because it is a cooler tone. But what's nice about it, there it is right there. As you can see, it kind of swatches lightly, it applies lightly. Like, you do have to build it up, so it's not gonna be like right away you're gonna have these dark streaks right there and you just muddied your face up. It does apply lightly, and so that you can build it to the color that you want. So I've really been enjoying that as a contour, and I enjoy that it's cool tone, which most bronzers are warm tone. I got another blush, and this is in the shade Coral Dream, which looks like this. I do have this on as my blush today, and this is like a matte coral color. My thing about this, its swatch is funny. It looks kind of reddish, right? There you are, where are you? Right there. I do really like this. I think it applies better than it swatches. So like I said, I do have this on my cheeks, and I just enjoy having a matte coral type color. I think it's really pretty. I like these blushes. I think some are a little hit and miss, but this one has been a little bit more of a hit for me. It's not as much, I think the other one I have is Pinched or something like that. What is it? Ooh, hold on. The other one that I have is, yeah, Pinched, and I like that one. I like the texture of that one and the color payoff better than this one, but I am really happy with this one, and I do like the color on it, but I'm happy to have a matte coral shade. Most of my other coral type shades are a little bit more sparkly, so that one's good. And then I also got a stick blush, which I have never used one of their stick blushes before, but I've mentioned in my videos that I, for the summer, love cream products. So this was, I kind of wanted to try this and see how it matched up to some other stick blushes or cream blushes that I have. And this is in the shade Pink Lotus. So it looks like this. Where can I swatch you? Can I swatch you here? Okay, there it is. Ah! It's beautiful. It is a, I don't even know, I expected it to be a little bit more coral than it is, but it's a blue tone pink. It's pink with blue undertones, and then it's got this golden shimmery sparkle to it, and I know it looks super intense, but once you blend this out, let me blend you out, and you can see that it's not as intimidating. I'm trying to catch the light on it. It's not as intimidating as it seems. However, this does have gold sparkle shimmer in it. It's not super chunky, it's a fine sparkle, but it is a sparkle. So if you don't like sparkly blushes, this is not going to be for you, and I suggest that you don't wear a highlight with this, because this glows, baby. Like, holy cow, does it glow. But I just think it's so, so beautiful, and I'm really happy with it. It blends really easily. Some cream blushes, you get them on and they're hard to move. This one not. I just kind of like doot doot doot, and then take my e.l.f. small stipple brush and blend it all out, and it is beautiful. I've really been loving that, and I think I want to check out more of their cream blushes. Let me clean up my swatches and then we'll keep on moving because I got some more products to go. I didn't purchase any eyeshadows or eyeliners, and I thought I got eyeliners, but I guess I took them out of my cart. I don't know. It was crazy when I was trying to do this because the website kept crashing on me, so I kept losing things I was putting in my cart. But I did pick up this NYX Proof It, and this is a waterproof eyeshadow primer. I have not tested out the waterproof claims on this. And I was going to today, but then I didn't want to mess up my makeup if it didn't work. So I don't know if it works for the waterproof aspect of it. It's a doe foot applicator type primer, which is fine. Couple things about this though is it's kind of a weird sensation. You're supposed to apply it. The box says apply to eyelid, set and let dry for a bit, and then apply shadows. And then anything you put on top of it is supposed to be, it says turns any eyeshadow into a waterproof eyeshadow. So here's what I think happens, and I don't know the science behind this, but what I've noticed what happens is I put this on and my eyelids get sticky, like they get really tacky, and it creases on me, like instantly creases on me, and what happens, my lid starts to stick to my top part up here. So like this is sticking up here, I get crazy creasing in it. It feels really funny because I'm like blinking, but it's sticking up top, and it's a really, really weird sensation. I also find that it makes my eyeshadows hard to blend. Now, if you were doing just a single eyeshadow look, I don't think it would be that big of a deal, but like today, when I'm trying to blend out my crease, when I'm, trying to blend out my outer V, it almost like the product sticks to it and doesn't want to move. So when you're trying to blend, it just makes it really difficult. So I'm not totally a huge fan of this. I don't know if the waterproof claim works on it, so if you want it for that, maybe give it a shot. But as a regular primer, I'm just not totally happy with the way that it performs because I can't blend. I get this crazy creasing, so that was kind of a womp for me. I picked up my mascara because I've never black. It doesn't say on it what shade it is, but I always buy like the blackest of blacks or whatever it is. And it's a Volume and Define mascara. I have not even opened this yet. I don't know if you can see, but the plastic's still on it because I'm trying to get through some other mascaras before I open more. So I want some to like be done before I get to this one. So I have no opinion on this. If you've used it, let me try it, or let me know what you thought of it. Leave your comments below. I went a little lip product crazy. I am on this like crazy lip, like need to buy so many lip product thing right now that I don't even know what's going on with me because I was never a lip girl, but all of a sudden I am. So I bought a ton of lip products from NYX, and I'm pretty pleased with them. I think they do lip products well. To start off, I got 2 lip liners. I got the shade Jewel, and I'll have both of these swatched for you. Jewel, and then I got the shade Nectar. Okay, here we go. Jewel's here, and this is the top one, and then Nectar looks like this, and this is the bottom one. I actually have Nectar all over my lips just by itself right now. These lip liners are super creamy, and they have really great staying power. You can wear them, like I said, I have Nectar just by itself all over my lips. It's kind of got a frosted appearance to it, which I wasn't expecting it to have, but it's kind of like a nice glow to it, where it almost looks like a gloss, but not really. And then Jewel actually has, it was weird and I wasn't expecting it. I'm trying to see if you can see it in there, but it actually has like silver sparkle in it, which is, I wasn't expecting it to have, but it does. I like both of these, and I like both of them as lip liners. My one complaint, and I don't know if it's the heat or the humidity, but these crumble on me. As I'm applying them, I can have out like that much. Like I can't have any, I don't know, can you see how much I have? If I twist it up and it's like that much, this whole tip will break right off. I don't know if it's because they're so creamy, if it's so hot, I don't know what the story is, but These totally, once I start like going back and forth, even if it's really lightly or a little bit heavier, they just break. The tips have been breaking off on me. So that's my only complaint about them, but they're super inexpensive and I do really like the quality of them. Their staying power is great. They feel really good on the lips. They have a variety of colors. So I definitely want to check out more of those, and maybe in the winter they won't be so like falling apart. I don't know. NYX has a lot of these butter type products, and they have the butter bombs, which are really popular. I have 2 butter bombs and I'm not actually huge fans of them. So I saw this other thing, which is the NYX Color Balm, and I picked this up, and now I've gone back onto the website since then, and now I ordered this on July 4th, so it's just over a month ago, and I could not find these on the website. So I don't know if the butter bombs have replaced these, if they've got rid of them. I don't really know what happened to it, but I have this in this shade Sukriya. I don't know how to say it. Sorry if I'm butchering it and you know how to say it. So it's like a red, and it's a lip balm, but I really like it. It's like a watermelon red. It actually reminds me of the Revlon lip butter. Yeah, the Revlon lip butter in the shade Wild Watermelon. It's that kind of red, where it's not like overwhelmingly red, but definitely a red, not a pink. And I really like the way that these feel on the lips, and they give a little bit of color, not too much, you know, it's not like a lipstick or a gloss, but it does give you a nice little pop of color. They feel really good. They have a sweet smell. So I don't know why I couldn't find it on the website anymore, but I think they've been replaced. I think they're just not there anymore. So it is a shame. If you do see it, maybe pick 1 or 2 of these up, because I do like just having this in my purse. It could be a quick pop of color, feels really good, hydrates, all that good lip balmy kind of stuff. As I mentioned, NYX has all these butter. They have the butter gloss, the butter lipstick, the butter balm, and I picked up a butter lipstick. I have another one of these in the shade Mary Jane's, and I absolutely loved it, but that's like a red tone that I wear, you know, in the fall winter time, so I wanted a summery type color, and I got it, baby. This one's in the shade Sweet Tart. It is beautiful. I love this shade for the summer. Let me get you swatched there. Ah, hold on. Okay, there you are down there. Beautiful pink color. Again, I like blue toned pinks. It has kind of a blue undertone on there. I absolutely love this color. This pairs really great with the jewel lip liner. I can wear it with that, or even I think I could wear it with the Nectar one, to be honest with you. But it's a really beautiful color, and this formula on these lipsticks is amazing feeling. Super hydrating on the lips. They feel like nothing. Like they're just so amazing. No, they don't have a smell. I thought they had a sweet smell, but they don't. But these are great lipsticks. I really like them. I highly recommend you check out, find a color that's right for you, and give it a go, because inexpensive, great formula. I got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and I picked up 2 of them. I got the shade Istanbul, which is like a light pink shade, and then I got the shade San Paulo, which looks like this. It's like a deeper shade, and I'll have both of these swatched. These are a doe foot applicator, and they are a matte lip cream. They're exactly what they say. I enjoy the formula on these. I've been wearing the darker one, even though it's summertime and I probably shouldn't. It's more of a fall color. But I have been wearing the San Paulo one a lot more than the one in Istanbul. And there they are right there. Istanbul's on top, San Paulo's on the bottom. The formula is great on these. I don't find them to be drying, and sometimes matte products can be very drying on your lips, but I don't find these to be drying. But what I do find is they do settle into my lines. If my lips are a little bit chapped, or I do have lines in my lips, I'm at that point. I start having them. What am I gonna do? It does settle into it, and I do have to reapply to kind of coat over that so that it makes that go away. Because when you have the lines in your lips and your lipstick starts to settle in it, it's gonna make you appear older, it makes your lips seem older. So I do have to be on top of reapplying it so that that doesn't happen. But all in all, I think the staying product on these, or staying power on these, is really great. I don't wear this one by itself because I don't like the way it looks on me by itself. I think I look a little bit dead with just the shade of pink. So I do like to apply a gloss on top of it to kind of brighten it up. And I do wear the San Paulo one paired with the Jewel lip liner, and they work very, very well together. So I've really been liking those. And I really like this product. I think I may check out some more from the matte line, because you can go either way. You can keep it as a matte, or you can put a gloss on top of it to kind of make it that glossiness and that shimmeriness. So big fans of those. Finally, my last product from NYX that I got, which I've never even heard of before. And this is the Black Label lipsticks. I've never seen anybody talk about these. I don't know, again, if this is old and I missed it when everybody talked about them, but this is in the shade Balm. I'm in love with this lipstick. I want to get more of them. It's like a beautiful, I don't want to say baby pink, but it is a pink. And look at that color. Oh, I'm in love with it. These glide on like butter. They are so smooth. I almost think that these apply better than the butter lipsticks do, or at least this one does. And it's like, I know I don't like being like a packaging person, but the packaging is so sleek on it. Like, you know, this one, it's plastic, and not that this one's not plastic, but this just looks sleek. It's got the black, it's got the lace. So if you're a packaging girl, I absolutely love the packaging on this. I like that you can see the color at the bottom, which I always think is helpful, and they just go on so smoothly. And I have to say, the formula, it lasts really long, and it's almost got, it's not matte, but it's not frosty. It's got like a nice sheen, like a healthy sheen to it that I think just looks so beautiful on the lips. I like to pair this with the Rimmel's East End Snob liner, and I think they work wonderfully together. So I've been a huge fan of this, loving it for summer. I think it's been a really great addition to my collection of a color that I didn't really have. So big fan. I want to check out more of those. If you've used any of these Black Label lipsticks, let me know what other colors you like and recommend to me, because I definitely want to check more of those out. So there you have it, my NYX haul slash review. I hope you guys like this. I know it was a long video because I was talking about things, but if you want to see more haul slash first impressions slash reviews, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments below, let me know what you recommend, you know, what do you love, what do you hate, that kind of stuff, and any ideas for future videos. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and watch my video, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye!